Nowadays, everyone works remotely, and it is very likely that we will engage a lot of visual effects companies around the world. So cineSync will still be that tool that we use to review shots with everyone. My name is Tiffany Wu. I'm the visual effects producer for the recent release film, Creation of Gods, Part 1. So we shot all 3 films at the same time, and we focus on post-production for movie 1, and we still have a lot of work that needs to be done for movie 2 and 3. So for visual effects wise, we do have like big battle scenes, and we have mythical creatures. We have at least 4 or 5 creatures. We have underwater scenes. We have set constructions, like set extension for most of 2 big cities. So we had to use a lot of motion control, and we shot a lot of stuff in layers separately because we work with 8 visual effects companies around the world. They came from France, Australia, Canada, India, China. So at the very early on of the process, the visual effects supervisor, Doug Smith, and we work closely with productions, and we had a team of visual effects producers and then supervisors that work closely with the art department, stunt department, just at the very early stage of the process. We have meetings like around the clock. Some of our team are so our core team is in Beijing, but our supervisors are from LA and Canada, and then the vendors are sometimes from India, sometimes from Canada or France and Australia, and then the time zone is like all over the place. So we do have meetings around the world. We will communicate with them constantly through emails, through Zoom, through cineSync, through all these communication tools to make sure that we are all on the same page. We use cineSync all the time. That's one of the tools that's implemented in a lot of post-production companies. A lot of visual effects companies, they do use cineSync. And we found that would be the easiest way to communicate with them. Because we have the same files, and it's really quick too. You just have to pull out the file, send in the session key, and when they log in, we are looking at the image at the same time, same image, and there's no delay, no lagging, and we can also do annotations on top of it, and then we can see each other's annotations, and we can save it, we can send notes and all that, we can put it in our database and all. So it's a very fast way to keep track of the notes, and as well as sharing the image with the other company so that we are looking at the same thing. I believe that there was a function where you have a playlist and you can open up in cineSync. And cineSync will automatically take everything in there, and then you can just start the session. You don't even need to load files, I believe. And that was the really fast way for us to do like a quick dailies with other vendors. So that was really, really helpful. Sometimes we were like, oh, we need to do a quick meeting. Let's do Zoom, let's do share screen. But then at the end of the day, we have to switch back to cineSync because the quality of the image was really important for us, making sure that we are all looking at the high-res frames. Obviously, visual effects, you can tweak a pixel forever. So if you want to look at Zoom or share screen, you might be seeing something that is not there. And so using cineSync, using the high-res frames to talk about images is most effective way for us to deliver the notes accurately. So we always insist going back to cineSync. And sometimes like, we can't do cineSync right now, we gotta do Zoom. Okay, we do Zoom, and it was like, okay, but we have to go back to cineSync because we are using the high-res frame and you're not seeing what I see. So we have to use this. So it's like back and forth, but at the end of the day, you always fall back to cineSync. We do welcome supervisors want to draw. They always want to draw all the time, right? So we'll always save frames, and then we save it on our server, and they save it automatically. So you can always go back to review, like at which frame that they talk about, they drew what stuff on it. So we were able to go back and keep track of all those notes. And then we would take a snapshot of it and just upload to our database. So yeah, Creation of Gods is an epic movie that has a really deep history in China, and everyone is very familiar with these characters. So yeah, it's a very interesting story, and it's huge, and the visual effects is heavy. So definitely, what I would invite everybody to go just to see what a Chinese epic, mythical movie looks like.